Hey everybody, before you listen to the show, two quick things. One, I hope everyone is doing well. It's been quite the year and I hope you and your loved ones are safe and well. Two, make sure, stop right now, and if you haven't already, follow the Mortgage Broker Club on Facebook or LinkedIn and check out our website, themortgagebrokerclub.co.uk. We have over 25 categories of support for every mortgage broker. It is a true one-stop shop. Please do check it out, especially all the free services. That's the mortgagebrokerclub.co.uk. Thank you and hope you enjoy the show. Welcome to the MLC show for property professionals. I am your host, Sean Rogers, and I am delighted to be joined on today's show by my partner in crime, Mike O'Brien. This is a very quick, informal hello into the Mortgage Broker Club, what we do and our aims. Hello, Michael. How are you?
Hi, mate. I'm well. You all right?
Brilliant. Yeah, good to see you, mate. It's been some journey, pal. The Mortgage Broker Club. We've still got some there. We're not completely great.
And we're nearly there. We're getting there. Well, I think she will always be under construction, won't she? Nature of the beast and all that. But yeah, it has been a trip on it. So.
Well, to cut to the chase, let's deal with the first bit. So the first things are with the Mortgage Broker Club, what don't we do? So Mike, let's go through what we don't do. So as an example, we are not interested in clients, are we? We're not interested in competing for clients, in taking mortgage business away, in terms of anything to do with clients from a mortgage broker perspective at all.
No, not at all. That's not our bag. No.
In fact, quite the contrary, we're looking to try and enhance the client journey for mortgage brokers and get them more word of mouth referrals and more repeat business. We're not a sourcing company. We're not a packaging company. We're not there to provide a service, so we're not in any competition or rivalry with other organisations either. So we're not looking to compete in that sphere. In terms of what we do and what we are looking to do, I think it's fair to say that really we're looking for attention, and we're looking for the attention of mortgage brokers by hopefully providing exceptional value. What's your favourite product, Mike? What's your favourite service that we've got?
No, absolutely, mate. That's it. We're trying to put everything on one platform for the mortgage broker to make their life as easy as possible. So, creation of some reputational management memberships, which will hopefully make their life easy so they can focus on the business end, and we can look after sort of client retention in the background.
Yeah, so we've got a number of free services on the Mortgage Broker Club, and I think if we stick to where the initial value is to mortgage brokers will come on our site and view obviously the media and the blog section. We're going to be interviewing and have been interviewing some amazing guests. So whether it's like topical debate, updates to do with the sector, or other things that will help mortgage brokers in a wider sense in terms of their life and their business, we'll be distributing podcasts, YouTube shows, interviews, blogs. So that's a fantastic free resource which hopefully will gather a lot of interest. And also the key thing for mortgage brokers as well, I think, is our free to access broker tools section. So, that is a true one-stop shop. Mike, you've been instrumental in helping to put that together, both in terms of the concept and the partnerships. Do you want to tell us a little bit about broker tools and how you see that developing in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the idea behind that is trying to create somewhere online where everything a mortgage broker could need is essentially on one platform. So you can come and find, whether it's mortgage broker tools, whether it's knowledge bank, whether it's a sourcing system, whether it's a mortgage broker club, effectively, if you're looking for a product or service as a mortgage broker to enhance, your what you can provide for your customers in your business, it's in the platform. We've got some really key partners who've, come on board from day one with us, and we'll make the broker tools section light up. And I have no doubt that there'll be others that come along once they start, seeing what's happening in the platform itself. yeah, it honestly really excites me. I can't wait to sort of bring it to market and start talking about it a little bit more on the social media platforms. Yeah, it's been a journey, and it absolute journey. So
It's like the A-team. If you've got a problem and you need it solving,
absolutely,
you know who's to contact.
I do like thinking of myself as Hannibal. That nice big fat keeping cigar. I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, I'd love to think that I'm Face, but I'm blatantly Murdoch. So, I think from a mortgage broker perspective as well, like some of the stuff we've got on the broker tools is phenomenal, and it's also stuff like there's some unbelievable wills and probate services in there. Whether you're looking to do wills and probate in house and simplify that and monetize that, whether you're looking to refer clients on, or whether that's an area that you don't want to
I think that's a huge one, isn't it? I mean, I think we put together a refer and earn section because as a broker, you want to focus on your specialities and your niches and what you're good at. But then you also want to have the opportunities that if they fall in your lap, you can monetize them. So yeah, we've got some really key partnerships in that section whereby if you can't do it yourself, you can pass it over to a specialist who can look after your customer like you would, and you will still earn some revenue from it.
And I think in terms of what we do want, I think what we would love is for brokers to review and hopefully enjoy our actual paid memberships, and also to use the free conveyancing service. Probably my favourite product we've got, and probably my baby in terms of the growth of it, is the conveyancing service. I believe that the conveyancing service as a standalone, gimmicks aside, basically competes, if not betters, the other services out there because of the way that it's been built. I think the easiest way of explaining it is that it's been a long, it's taken years to put together 5-star solicitors, not dealing with factories, not dealing with people who are just looking to do a rush job, like a proper 5-star service, but making sure that they're competitively priced. And I think part of the structure that we've done with that is we've been very careful in terms of how we've built that to make sure that, how can I put this, there aren't other large bills coming in from third parties or elsewhere, shall we say, that would then interfere with the pricing structure and methodology.
Absolutely. And I think like many moons ago now, I've not slept much, I must admit, since we first met, but that's where this was kind of born from, wasn't it? Like you approached me, we'll put this legal panel together, we're just finalizing the tech on it. We won't go into that, but yeah, we have been let down a couple of times, but Rome wasn't built in a day. It was about delivering like high-end service, about improving communication between the lawyers, the brokers, and the customer. And that's what I bought into. We wanted to sort of make a little bit of a difference in that sector if we could. And then I came up with this stupid idea about filling the broker tools section with a load of products and services. And like 6-8 months later down the line, here we are, hopefully about to take it to market. But like you see, it was about not introducing third-party chunks of money, because ultimately that was passed on to the client, wasn't it? And they're the only ones that lose out. So.
Yeah, I think me and the team that sort of put that together at the conveyancing end, we're very much lawyers playing at tech, not techies playing at law. And I think that's a big difference in that we understand, what mortgage brokers and estate agents, but also clients, we know what they need from the service. And pleasingly, those changes are happening in the market. They need law firms to be digitally ready so that they can sign clients up quickly, electronically, do your KYC and anti-money laundering checks digitally, just like mortgage brokers are starting to do now across the market. And especially in a pandemic and a situation where face-to-face contact is a problem. We did a pilot, which has just been hugely successful. Not only have we had 5-star service delivered, we've actually had clients not believing that it's too good to be true, needing to go online and check the actual law firms out. And we've had clients, obviously in the south of England, where the biggest savings have occurred, but we've had clients save £700 to £1,000 on conveyancing quotes, whilst using genuine 5-star CQS, Lexel, award-winning, nationwide law firms. So for me, I'm obviously horrendously biased on this, but even gimmicks aside, I think mortgage brokers can sign into this conveyancing service for free, and I would say the proof's in the pudding. Give it a go, because you're going to get top quotes from leading firms, and it's a completely different way of doing things. We customised the system and software basically from solicitors, and you get a choice of whether you want to pick legal ready firms, whether you want to pick based on online reviews from Google and Trustpilot, location, or obviously price. And then you get the ability to add your referral fee in, notify the clients, instruct the law firm then. And look, the biggest bugbear, as we all know, is that the conveyancing process, everyone wants it to happen yesterday. And the reality is there's 1,000,001 reasons why it can be slowed down. But the biggest fail in most law firms is communication. And one of the issues I've seen in the other systems, not all, but some of the systems I've seen, is either the lack of updates or the lack of updating. And I think you're always better to under-promise and over-deliver, but the amount of updates that we've got built into our system, are immense. Now, that doesn't mean everyone has to necessarily dig as deep into them as perhaps others may. But the other thing is how aggressive we are with our SLA with the firms, which we distribute a copy of to everyone who uses the service, so that we know exactly what standards are expected in terms of updates and communication. And we'll have a zero tolerance when it comes to people who don't provide those updates. So I think the best thing we can say is we're never going to be able to make the legal system perfect because it's outside of our control. But what we can do, set very aggressive ground rules right from the start, police it aggressively, and every 2 weeks, if not weekly, we basically give a cold list to all the firms where we're nervous that we think a case maybe hasn't been updated or isn't progressing as we want to try and engage with them. And I think the key thing with conveyancing as well is that most top firms can do it well. It's more about understanding capacity and resources internally to make sure that they can deliver the 5-star service that they made the name for. And I think that kind of communication, it gives us a bit of an edge. And certainly in the pilot, we've had fantastic feedback from brokers and clients alike.
Yeah, spot on. No, great.
And I think, but as much as some will call them gimmicks, I would see them as amazing benefits. Mortgage brokers do get 2 unique selling points with us, I suppose.
Exactly, and that's another thing that appealed when we started out on this journey. It's just that's our USP. That's as well as the high-end law firms. There's number one. Then there's a couple of other additional benefits that we add into it. Like I say, some people might refer to it as gimmicks. I like to sort of look at it as additional benefits, really. A little bit extra for the brokers for engaging in the service that we can offer. And it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. You look after your clients, you give them client rewards, they refer you on to other people, you generate more business. You transact through the conveyancing panel. We provide you with credits with a lead providing company. You get more leads to sell to. You put more back through the panel. Again, more client rewards, doing more referrals, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really easy process. It's free to register. You literally click into through our site to the login. You generate the quote within like 60 seconds, and you basically be able to pick based on all the things we discussed before: legal ready, online reviews, price, location, you name it. And you've got the ability to engage with your client directly from the system as you. And then you can basically go back in and just instruct the solicitors from there when clients are ready to instruct at that point. And then you log in to get all your updates, and you'll even see when payments have been made. And then you can add your referral fees as part of that quote process, of course. We're a fantastic professional service. I think that's what we're trying to do, is to say you can get a 5-star conveyancing service from us, policed by us, but you also get on top of your referral fee, free work referrals. And on top of that, your clients also get online discount club for free, which as a package, I just don't think can be beaten.
It's just the gift that keeps on giving. That's it for me. Like that's our USP. As a mortgage broker, transacting sales, purchases, remortgages, you need a conveyancing panel. Yeah. You need a 5-star conveyancing panel. And then we throw into the mix a few additional benefits as well. It's like, when we spoke about it, it was like, why wouldn't you use it? You know, I know before, you know, a little earlier in the year, uptake just on a few messages to brokers, the response was really positive. So that's where it is for me in terms of like getting on with sort of mass marketing. Let's bring it to market through the support of some of our fantastic partners on the platform as well. You know, and we can bring this to brokers, and we can sort of enhance brokers' sales moving forward. I think with quite
the support we give throughout the service and the SLA, I think, is crucial as well, and it takes a lot of emotion out of it. You know, a lot of people will be quite passionate about which law firms are good and which law firms are bad. But for me, a lot of it's based on emotion and various experiences, which is fine. But I think what we try and do is actually drill down on an agreed SLA, which is visibility is quite transparent on that, in terms of saying, well, actually, has their performance breached the SLA? And all right, there's always a grey area no matter what rules you set down, but we're there to support people throughout. And, you know, certainly solicitors who have spoken to me, if anything, sort of complain how heavily on the broker and estate agent side of things we are, but that's our job. So we're there to eradicate any issues and examine the SLAs and enforce suspensions or removal in the case of any poor performance. I think I really like the memberships as well, Mike, you know, and I think I really like them not just for what they do, for the uniqueness of them. So, you know, mortgage brokers out there, I've got currently a number of paid memberships on our site that you can take advantage of. One of them is a reputation enhancement tool, which aims to help you generate more organic work online. So what does that mean in practice, really? On the reputation enhancement membership service, you basically get a free guide as to how to claim and set up, if you haven't already, you Google My Business listing. So even if you just go on Google now, pause this show and search mortgage broker, you'll see a local 3-pack appear. And you'll be able to see what a mortgage broker's website is, what their online reviews are. And the Google local 3-pack will beat all nationwide brands. That's your biggest opportunity to catch local clients' eyes, if you like, online. And there's a lot of mortgage brokers who aren't claiming the business listing and aren't maximising what the Google My Business listing can do. So part of what we do is help you get that set up very quickly and easily. But we also then provide the client feedback tool, so that every time you close clients' business, you can get feedback from them, and any negative reviews or comments will be directed to you and hopefully steered away, if you like, from your review page. But any positive reviews, you know, your 4s and 5s out of 5, they will be directed to your review page. So over time, you will start generating more and more positive reviews on your site, combined with personalized Christmas cards to clients, personalized 12-month thank you reminders to clients, all the things that we all know that we all should do. But unfortunately, it falls into sort of quadrant C, in that it's quite important, but it's not urgent, and therefore never get around to doing it. And what we do is provide a really smart, professional, clean, convenient way for people to outsource that role.
Yeah, it's back-end automation, isn't it? You know, it's like we said, as a broker, your time is spent focusing on the things on your desk, the things that are making you money there and then, you know, managing customer relationships, their expectations of that ongoing process. Sometimes you know, the clients that you've looked after, the ones that could be gold, you know, referring you on to other people, coming back to you for repeat business, sometimes, unfortunately, they can be forgotten a little bit about while you're focusing on that business end. So, yeah, that reputational management program picks that up, lets them know you're thinking about them, keeps in touch with them, you know, and enhances your business, in my opinion.
I mean, we only provide the software for that, and the software for it's brilliant and so convenient. Brokers could log into it monthly or even quarterly, and you just basically upload or import your client list, in essence, and then the magic happens in terms of, you know, your 12-month thank you cards, your personalized Christmas cards, your reviews, your feedback, and everything else. And then we obviously look to make sure we try and track if any negative feedback does go on. Then the customer rewards package is basically making sure that you pass 12 months clients and you've present and future clients benefit from Online Discount Club if that's what you want to do. Obviously, for a lot of people, completely get it. You just want to focus on your service and the work that you do for the clients. But there's a lot of industries at the moment, particularly the real estate sector in America, where you've seen Amazon partner with a lot of realtors now, where it's a bit like the Vitality model, if you like, where people are saying to clients, yes, you can get a great professional service, not only from me, from a number of people in the market, but I do have a differential, and that differential is, I have other rewards, other benefits that come with it, or it can be used as a thank you for doing business with someone. It can be something that's not used as a conversion hook. It can be done as something that complements the thank you process and thanking your clients at the end. And clients get free access for life to Online Discount Club, as I say, with discount codes, big discount codes like 10, 20, 30% with leading UK retailers, and huge sale items in the shop elements of Online Discount Club too. I mean, if you were a broker, Mike, and you had to pick between the memberships, which would you pick, customer rewards or the online reputation?
I've been using the panel that much that I wouldn't need the customer rewards. Like, everything will be going through the panel. Every completion would be getting the customer rewards for life. I'd use the reputational management because I know I meet myself coming back every day doing stuff. So if it once a month, I'm uploading the previous month's completions onto there, and those people are getting managed, and they're getting a Christmas card, and they're getting a birthday card. It's just those points of contact that might slip by the wayside. That's what I would really sort of pitch for.
Yeah, just to be clear, we don't contact, we don't market to those clients. We don't do anything to those clients. We don't do any lead generation. We don't, pitch in the mortgage broker space or anything. We literally just provide the software so that when you upload your clients, basically a personalized Christmas message, 12-month thank you message, the feedback can go through. I mean, the way that the feedback software works is that basically you have a dedicated number set to you, so it is specific to the actual mortgage broker themselves. All we do is make sure that all that's set up so that you don't have to do it. You literally just import your details, and it's as if you're doing it yourself in essence. And I think, yeah, it's so exciting. Can't wait to get started. It's been some journey. Like, Mike, you've been absolutely fantastic through the journey. It's been so much fun, and I'm sure we're going to have a load of fun forthcoming. So thanks so much.
No doubt about it. Can't wait to get going.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Mike. We just wanted to give you a bit of an insight into us and a bit of an introduction into the services and products that we have on the Mortgage Broker Club. Thank you so much for your time, Mike. Please share and spread the word about the MLC. No, thank you, mate. And please share and spread the word about the MLC show for property professionals. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you're hitting us with them 5-star reviews. And please go and check out the products and services at the mortgagebrokerclub.co.uk. But more importantly, please stay well and take care.